Drake dropped this 8 a.m. Charlotte at fucking 2 a.m.
Let's talk about it.
Eastern Standard Time.
Boy.
Yes.
I don't know where he was at in the world, but
Not Charlotte.
why would Drake do this? Why would he drop this record at 2 a.m. or drop this video because the song's not on DSPs yet? But why would he put this video up?
Well, he put a post up, return of Scary Hours or whatever it said. And remember when he used to do those 2-packs at like 2 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
And he's alluded that this album is the quote unquote old Drake and the Drake that people want.
Yeah.
So he's giving us reminiscences of timestamp records, Scary Hours, dropping just freestyles in the middle of the night. Like this is everything we loved about Drake and wanted from him. He's now giving us and people are still complaining.
So Drake gave us what seems to be what may be either the outro or the intro to his new album. Usually when he does his timestamp, it's usually the outro.
I don't think this is going to be on the album.
My guess is it's not on the album.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know if like
None
it'll
of these
even go
are
on
on the
DSPs.
No timestamp records are on a Drake album.
That's not true. 6 p.m. in New York is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fine. Except that was 2015.
And 7 a.m. in Bridal Path is on.
That's 2 right there.
I mean, in the regards to the pre-release.
And if you count Do Not Disturb, that's on More Life.
I'm talking about the pre-release records. Like he doesn't leak them and then put them on the album.
Oh,
and
he's definitely done leaks before that don't make the project.
Yeah.
All his timestamps for the most part.
I can't not see this on being on the
I don't think it will be.
I think this is on the
I
album.
think
I think this is just the way of him. The album comes out, obviously, if you're listening to this now, the album's out, but it comes out tonight since we're recording Thursday. I think this 8 a.m. in Charlotte will be on the album.
Well, then, okay, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but why is it not on DSPs then? The fact that it's not on DSPs makes me feel like it's not on the album.
Well,
if it was on DSPs, I'd 100%.
I think this is just Drake's. I think this is a new way of him just rolling out his album. I think he wanted to put out a little visual for it, maybe 24 hours before the album drops, just to kind of get the internet, going and buzzing, letting them know that the album's coming. But I do think this will be on the album. I like this though. I like putting out a visual for your timestamp. Obviously, Drake knows how people feel about his timestamp songs. Putting a visual to it was definitely dope because, he was saying some things. He got some bars in there where it's like he's going at a few people. He's letting people know, like, the beef is still on. Just because I'm not talking about it or I'm not addressing it, don't think that it's over. But I like this. This was unexpected. I didn't expect him to drop this video. But let's get to the fact that Conductor. The fact that he has a Conductor record. Shout out to Conductor.
Great producer.
This gives me hope that we are indeed getting a real full rap.
We're not. He already put a song out that's not rap.
Okay, but I mean, he was rapping on it.
I think a majority of it will be rap, but as Drake said, and I believe him, he'll never put out a full straight rap project. I think it'll just be reminiscent of the older Drake that we liked, and the singing records will be more like Days in the East type shit, and the rapping will be similar to the timestamp stuff.
No,
I think he's going to try to give us the best of what I think he kind of tried to do with CLB. He's going to do that in a more concise way. I don't think this is going to have more than 10 records, 11 records. I don't think it's going to be one of those 18-track Drake joints.
God, I hope not.
Even CLB had records that were like 4 or 5 years old that had like sort of leaked. I think all these records are very, very new. I don't think it's anything he's been sitting on like his previous projects. And I think it's going to be reminiscent of the Drake we used to like.
How do you feel about the 8 a.m. in Charlotte? Because when I heard it, I was like, okay, this is Drake. This is a timestamp. This falls right in line with all of the other timestamps. But I'm seeing the internet react to it, and some people are saying this is the best one. I don't know if I'm ready to say all of that. I'm not gonna say this is the best time.
It hasn't even been 12 hours.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna run and say it's the greatest timestamp.
Well,
come on, Julian.
Well, I ranked my timestamp records on the way here.
Okay, let me shit on it. Go ahead.
Okay, number 1, 5 a.m. in Toronto.
Hold. Okay.
I have at number 1. I don't know if people count Do Not Disturb because it was originally called 7 a.m. in Germany as a timestamp record.
Love Germany.
So is it an asterisk? Am I allowed to count that one? I'm asking the audience.
I think it's a timestamp.
I would count it. Yeah.
I count it.
I know there's a renaming.
We'll acknowledge it.
Yeah.
As such.
Then I have that at number 2.
Okay, interesting.
Then at number 3, I have 4 p.m. in Calabasas. Number 4, 6 p.m. in New York. Number 5, 9 a.m. in Dallas. 6, 7 a.m. 7, 8 a.m. in Charlotte. I have this ranked last.
That's hate.
How is it hate? They're all Drake records.
I mean, I feel like even a ranking right now.
How could you hate when it's
That's
all?
hate.
Yeah, you got to.
It's the same artist.
No record can come in last.
That's
well,
that's mad.
Why I have it ranked this low is because it's
Holy
only
shit.
been out for 6 hours.
Exactly.
And I wasn't so blown away that I was like, this has to be somewhere better.
See that?
I'm not gonna lie though, he has a bar on this
Let me
record
glaze real
where I heard that bar and I kind of like looked at the phone like, oh, I don't think Drake is slowing down anytime soon.
What did he say?
The Silence in the Lamb part,
He was rapping on
and
this.
that was Silence in the Lamb, like the horror flick. Is that what he said?
Yeah,
I
he
thought
made
that bar was
flipped the Silence
crazy.
of the Lambs bar. Yeah,
That was hard.
I mean,
That was hard for me. That was one of those bars where I was like, everybody listens to shit differently. But to hear Drake at this point in his career, all he has going on right now, still on tour, take time to shoot this visual, take time to obviously record this record, and still be able to talk slick and have certain bars like that at this point in his career is very impressive.
Who do you think he was talking to in the last verse? And was it one person?
No, it wasn't just one person.
But you don't think it was in general?
No,
Like all rappers.
It was
It was a specific-
It was maybe 3 or 4 people.
Can you tell me who you thought those 3 or 4 people might be? And which bars were specifically for them?
Obviously, he's still talking to Pusha. Kanye.
I heard way more Ye in this. I think the grudge line was for Ye and Pusha, but I think, your friends deserting you. I got you on camera bowing down. The footage is safe.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's Ye. I doubt there's a clip of Pusha
Bound down.
bowing down to Drake, but we've seen Kanye a few times say how much he reveres Drake.
Mhm.
So that's where I was also confused. I was like, there's plenty of clips of Kanye saying Drake is the fucking best.
Yeah.
So that's not something you have to hide. That one threw me off a little bit. Kendrick,
I don't.
remember they met for lunch in Toronto and Kendrick was annoyed?
And he's
Did he
bowing
film the
down.
lunch?
Yeah.
On the second half of Marvin's Room? When Kendrick gets on his alien shit?
Filming lunch is crazy.
Yeah, filming lunch is wild.
Yo, somebody start recording you.
you
when
guys filmed the
set up-
lunch with Logic,
That was dinner.
and
right?
he gave you a ring,
Whoa,
That-
whoa, whoa.
That is true.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
and the waves were crashing.
That's a different
And
type
Adam
of lunch.
Sandler was
though.
there.
All that was missing was Aaliyah.
Don't say that again. Don't do that.
Don't ever.
Yo, he murks the impression.
He wants to be like he wants to be an alien so
I
bad.
hate it.
That's how Kendrick talked on that song.
Kendrick wanted to be an alien so bad.
What if he is an alien?
No, well,
Like, what if Kendrick
right
is
there.
really an alien? Like, you never just thought about that? Like, what if he's an
Nah,
alien?
it never crossed my mind.
He dances like one.
I'm just saying, what if
I've
he...
never seen him dance. You've seen Kendrick dance?
No, when he does that little march step shit on stage.
That's alien?
I don't know what you just did, but don't do
Don't
that.
ever do that again.
And I wish you would have done that when 19 Keys was here.
What?
Your impression of that
You
march.
didn't want me to. So there's so much I didn't say when he was here.
Here we go.
Yeah, I bet.
Can I talk about?
Anyway,
Can I
so
talk about?
who do we think?
Julian's shirt is almost
Julian
halfway
just
off.
really wants to ride this record. We get it.
Literally.
Love it. I would like to
I'm
talk
moving
about
to
who he's
Charlotte.
talking about on this, though. We get it. It's the greatest song you've ever
Let me
heard in your
just
life.
say. Let me just say a quick thing.
Here we go.
Let me glaze real quick. And before I do
You
this,
said let you what real quick?
Glaze.
Oh, my God.
before I do this,
I got news for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
here we are.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, my God. You motherfucker. YouTube.com.
Wearing a Drake shirt that shows your nipples might be the craziest
It's
thing I've
not
ever
showing
seen.
my nipples.
This is wild.
They're not. It's an angle.
Did you cut it that way? Or
So
it
I
came-
bought this when I went to.
I don't know what would be worse, you buying it cut like that or you cutting a Drake shirt.
Really quick, before anything, anyone who's just listening, Julian has a sleeveless Six God shirt on.
I'm religious.
It's past sleeveless, though. It's like one of those that cuts.
it's like
at
a
your-
It's armless.
Yeah, because you gotta. I work out in it, so you need like to be mobile.
You work out in that?
What do you think I fucking? Yeah. What do you think I do with this?
You
Club
just,
in it?
yeah, you just
You
put
like
your makeup
sweating it
on
up
with
in
it
the
on.
six.
No, so I got this at the What a Time show
You know you've
back in
reached like
Chicago.
your highest workout once like
You look like
it really
you
starts
bartended
sweating
at the
around
Blue
the six.
Oyster. You ever been in the Blue Oyster?
I don't know what the Blue Oyster is,
You look like you bartended at the Blue Oyster.
You do.
but I'll take that as a compliment.
Sure.
6
Or
a.m. at Blue
boxers.
Oyster. So okay,
Wow.
so the way Drake raps in my mind, it's the way, and I was thinking about this morning in the sauna. When you
Nah. No. Time out.
All right.
Time out.
Just shut up. All right, so
it's a really good
the fact
point.
that he has a record with Conductor, back to that.
NewRoryNMal.